The high roller, a tech lead named Julian, was moving with unfiltered mid-tier arrogance. He walked past the local library every morning, seeing a homeless woman named Sarah sitting on the steps with a stack of legacy tier books. Julian acted unbothered and snatched in his tailored suit, occasionally tossing a low-value comment about how people just need to update their grind set to avoid a system-wide failure. He saw her as a glitch in his perfect city, assuming she was down bad because she lacked the high-speed logic to succeed. He thought he was the final boss of meritocracy, assuming his fat bag salary was a permanent shield. One afternoon, Julian's laptop suffered a total hardware crash right before a high-stakes investor pitch. He was frantic, his alpha persona hitting a critical error. He sat on the library steps, looking shook and cooked, trying to debug a hard-coded corruption in his presentation. That's when Sarah looked over and delivered a top-tier audit. "You're overclocking the GPU because your recursive loop isn't terminating," she said with total clarity. "You need to perform a manual override on the kernel." The vibe check hit Julian like a forced restart. He watched, stunned, as she took the laptop and navigated the terminal with masterclass precision. Within minutes, the system was snatched and operational. The ratio was legendary. Julian discovered that Sarah didn't just have books. She had a master's degree in computer science. She hadn't glitched because of laziness. She had suffered a total system collapse after a medical debt fatbag wipeout and the lack of a social safety net. Her fragility of success wasn't a choice, it was a hardware reality that could happen to anyone if the server goes down. The realization hit Julian in high fidelity. He looked at his own success and realized it was a mid-tier simulation held together by luck. He went from main character to humbled and reprogrammed. He realized that Sarah's legacy hardware was actually running a higher order OS than his own. The ultimate plot twist: Julian didn't just give her a tip. He initiated a system-wide recruitment mission. He used his clout to get Sarah a top-tier consultancy role at his firm, proving that her skills were still high fidelity, even if her housing status had been temporarily uninstalled. Sarah moved from the library steps to a snatched corner office, while Julian learned that human value isn't measured in net worth, but in the strength of the source code. He stopped mocking the NPCs and started auditing his own empathy.